regards to mental children while you're dead. Has there ever been a moment where you resented your children, where it was like, I don't want to look at you like or you discussed with them because you had children while you're
Okay, here's my intro. Let me just erase that right there and go simple. My name. No, I don't like that. Aziza Kibibi. Hey everyone, Aziza Kibibi here. A couple of weeks ago, I spoke at an event called Winning Women. Here, I am actually reciting a poem that I wrote dedicated to my daughter. I don't have the entire thing, but stay tuned, subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff, and I might post the whole thing one day. So let me know if you'd like that.
was written because in 2010, my daughter, her name was Kibibi, was taken due to a condition called spinal muscular atrophy. Spinal muscular atrophy is a recessive disorder that is rare in the human species. Now, what increased the chances of my daughter having spinal muscular atrophy is because she was a result of rape and abuse at the hands of my biological father. My father, his name was Swahili Day. He directed the music video, Killing Me Softly for the Fugees. He started molesting me when I was 8 years old. And at 10 years old, he started raping me. By the time I was 12, he deemed me his sex slave. And I got pregnant with my first child by him at 15 years old. I had her when I was 16, and over the years, keeping me away from society, my father did not allow me to interact with my extended family. He didn't allow me to go to school, so I was going to school. And he started to breed me. Over the years, I had 4 children for him. I did not escape him until I was 24 years old, which was an extremely long process because here I was, an adult, with probably a 3rd or 4th grade education, not trusting not only the world, the people around me, because my father did not believe in Western medicine, so he delivered my children at home. And I also did not trust myself. I was a product of what he created, what his belief systems were, and also a lot of fear that he instilled in me of the world of everybody on the outside. He taught me to believe that I had no value outside of sexual value, that my purpose in this world was to gratify him sexually. The statistics show that 1 in 4 women have been molested before they turn 18, and 1 in 6 boys, 1 in 4 girls and 1 in 6 boys have been molested before they turn 18. But those statistics are distorted because it is only based on what has been reported, and many survivors do not report. So our mission is to just educate everyone on preventative measures. So my children are here, they will be passed out here, you'll go get them. Our cards and our magnets and information that has resources here in New Jersey. We are expanding to other states. But it has resources here in New Jersey that will help to continue to educate you on these issues, dealing with child molestation and abuse, as well as domestic violence. My father was extremely abusive. He also considered himself a polygamist. So he was married to my mom, but he also had many other women that he deemed his wives. And he was domestically, there was a lot of intimate partner violence, put it like that I witnessed and I experienced myself. I have been featured on the Katie Court show. More recently, I was on Discovery Network, a show called People That's Here. I have a growing YouTube channel, so a lot of the questions that you might have right now, there are videos. I give a lot of one-on-one therapy through the organization. I'm expanding my business to include some life counseling and life guidance. But definitely get started on my YouTube channel because there are a lot of videos there that I think will enlighten and encourage whether you've been affected or not. My situation may be extreme, but a lot of the challenges and a lot of the resources that I used to get myself to the place that I am today, it's something that a lot of people can relate to. So Tahira had mentioned about suffering PTSD and tools that you can use to get over PTSD and deal with the results of any kind of trauma, whether it be losing a child or family. And we're coming out of a pandemic where people are social distancing, quarantine, that has its own impact. And even the two gentlemen, the financial gentlemen, I had a question about, well, a lot of people lost their income during the pandemic, and that itself has its own emotional and mental stress factors. How do you deal with that? And a lot of times when you look at someone who has been through a lot, like I have, and you can find encouragement. I've been told a lot that people have, and that's why I do what I do. I speak out, I share my story, and I only hope that someone can find some kind of encouragement in dealing whatever they have going on in their own lives. So I see they're like speaking over here.
I know.
Okay.
Someone had asked the audience in regards to because you have children by your dad. Has there ever been a moment where you resented your children, where it was like, I don't want to look at you, like or you had disgusted because you had children by your father?
No, not at all. No, I never had that feeling for my children. I look at them and I see me, I see God, I see love. They are manifestations of what my energy has created, what God's energy has created, and even though their path may have been through pain, it's not who and what they are. So no, I don't see.
Are there triggers, things that trigger you sometimes to bring you back to those moments where you had no power as far as your father, doing the things that he did? Like, are there things that remind you that you just really have to take a step back and gather yourself?
Yeah, I mean, all the time, especially some of the things that I have experienced. I mean, my father was a sexual deviant. He was very demented in some of the things that he enjoyed. So oftentimes, I mean, whether it be things in movies or television shows, and I'm extremely sensitive to children. I'm extremely sensitive to children. So, but I have my coping mechanisms. And I think a lot of it, there's a lot to be said about the human mind and its ability to grow, change, and transform. And once you know what you need to do for yourself personally in order to transform and progress and make progress, whatever it is that you put your mind to,